Hey everyone, it's Alicia with Twisted Tarot. I am back again with another pick a card reading. Thank you everyone for all your likes, your shares, subscribes, your comments, donations, your emails. All your comments are awesome. Thank you so much. I wanted to say that I keep getting a comment about my tarot mat here. So basically, I lay out the cards here. I don't lay the mat specifically. Sometimes when I wash it or my cat lays on it sometimes because he likes to be really close to spirit, which is really interesting. Like literally there's any place he could lay on the table and he lays on this mat. So if I leave it out. So I try not to leave it out. But it's a really cool conduit. He's sitting behind me right now because he wants to be a part of the energy. So, and that's not normal for him either. Hi, baby. Okay, so what I wanted to let you know is that if you see signs on the mat, like right here, we have Sagittarius, we've got, I believe that's Leo, we've got Cancer, another Sag, and so on and so forth, and Virgo and Pisces and whatever. That I don't lay these out with the intention that I put them by any specific sign. I put them out on the mat, and that's where the signs lay. So if you feel drawn that way, then I would go ahead and pick that card. So I had a gal, two subscribers say, okay, but it was pointing to Sagittarius. Do I choose the Sagittarius one because that, I'm involved with a Sag? Well, yeah, you're probably going to be pulled towards that deck, and that'll probably resonate for your situation. Or more likely because you're seeing more synchronicities and signs. So yeah, use the mat that way if you want to. I've done it myself. I do use it that way myself. So I apologize if that's given anybody any confusion. So yeah, if you see a sign and it's by that deck and you're drawn to whatever, or you're just drawn to the stone, it doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about the mat signs. Okay, let me let my dog out because this always happens. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, so this pick a card reading today is going to be about third party situations. So if you know that your person is involved with someone else and you would like to know about the relationship and you're okay with being probably triggered because this could have triggers for you. So if you're in a good place with your connection or your twin flame or whoever you're asking about, your soulmate, whatever the person's status is, doesn't matter, then I would say be careful with this reading because you could get triggered. And I wouldn't want that to happen if you're in a really good place. So if you're open and willing to take some reflection and feedback from the reading, then this is a reading for you. And then you can kind of peek into what the relationship is like. Pee-wee, it's okay. And we'll help you do that with these decks. So the first one is going to be Nuumite. I don't know if you can see that. It's very black. It's got like mica type flecks in it. And it is for psychic protection. So if that matters for anybody, that is, if you're drawn to that stone for that reason as well, it's a very good psychic protection stone. I carry it with me very frequently. Then this is the Dalmatian Jasper. Baby, what's going on? Come here. I'm sorry, my cat is whining. Come here, babe. Come here. So Dalmatian Jasper. I don't remember why I was drawn to this one, but I know that it had to do with my health. So that was really beautiful. So some of you, if you are, wondering about that, I know that has some properties there. I couldn't tell you the rest, but you can always look them up here. I think that's Snowflake. It's Dalmatian Jasper. I think it's Dalmatian, not Snowflake, but I could be wrong. This is Tiger's Eye. It's a very strong protective stone. I love Tiger's Eye. Okay, and I very much associate with that with Egypt. Okay, so we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So we're going to chime my chime, and then we're going to release any expectations for the reading. Remember, it is general, so some of these things may resonate, none of these things may resonate, and, the whole thing could resonate with you. So I hope that I can give you a beautiful message. You guys support my channel so much, so I want to say thank you again. And I hope that you listen to some of this blurb. I'm a pick a card just like you are. I'm like, timestamp. How do I get past the talking? Sometimes. But I hope you make sure that when you get this intro, if you do watch this intro, that it's general, guys. It will not, and I say not, resonate with everybody. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. So we're going to breathe in with the chime and breathe out and get the full energy to clear the room and be ready for whatever messages Spirit has for us with honesty, with love, with kindness. So. Oh, that went on forever. All right. Just grounding the energy here. Okay. All right, so if you chose pile number 1, then you might. This is your reading. Sorry, guys, I have a lot of allergies, so whenever I do my videos, I get super alert. It's almost like my throat chakra wants to close up sometimes with the allergies. So, sorry about all the coughing, y'all. Okay, so if you chose Nuumite, this is your reading. Let's find out what's going on in their third party. Are they happy with their third party situation? We have these are going to be advice cards here, and we'll do them at the end. Okay. Okay, so for pile number 1, are they happy in their relationship? Well, excuse me. I feel like it's not really addressing specifically happiness yet. It wants to tell a story here. So the first thing it wants to say to you is that they are sorry and they want your forgiveness. So whatever they did that was part of this third party crap, they want to say they're sorry and they want you to forgive them if you can. And they just want you to know they're sorry about the situation. So I feel a very regretful person here, that they're like, I'm sorry that I put you in a third party. I'm sorry for whatever happened with that third party. Okay. And then they want me to tell you that there's some type of acceptance. So everything happens for a reason. So this is kind of an advice card here. And this person wants to tell you that everything happens for a reason, or they might feel that way about the connection, or Spirit wants you to know that as well. So it's about 1, 2, or 3 of those. So it's saying that this was meant to happen, or that everything happens for a reason. And we all kind of learn that throughout life, and we all kind of figure that out a little bit as we go. And even if it's painful. So they're saying that that this person wants your forgiveness, and they've accepted the situation for what it is, because they feel like that everything happened for a reason. Okay, so it was meant to teach you something. It was meant to happen, and no matter how bad it sucks, at least this person's like, I'm an ass, forgive me, and I'm sorry. And it feels genuine. It feels very genuine. Their energy feels genuine. And they're trying to recover from this. So they may be a recovering addict of some sort, or they could have some addiction issues or codependent issues or attachment issues. It could go a lot of ways, but it looks like, or health issues, okay? So I'm feeling possibly for this that there's some recovery going on that has to do with them trying to raise their vibration and to recover from this. So they're really trying to, for some of you, they may do yoga. They want me to focus on this money, so they may be a teacher of some sort as well, a light worker for sure. So that's definitely what they're trying to say. They're saying, I'm trying to recover I'm trying to recover from this situation. I'm trying to recover from something in my life. Could be very well for some of you that they're having health issues. And in order to, once they do that, they feel like they can take some type of action, or they're taking action on their recovery, because the way that these cards sit is this guy's here and this, flip-flopped. This guy's here and this guy's here. So they're like, I'm taking action on this recovery. I'm going gallantly forward into this energy because I'm trying to recover from something. And so they are saying that this is what they're focused on right now, okay? And this is probably where they're focused on in the relationship or whatever they're doing. They're taking action to recover. So if they're with this person and they're going into recovery, as much as you may hate the fact that they're in a third party, or that, you know, this other person is involved, male or female, they're telling you it's okay. We need to accept the situation the way it is, the way it turned out, even though we don't like it. But something positive is coming for this person in this energy. So they are taking some action to recover. So that's very beautiful from whatever it is. There could be there's multiple storylines coming through, because there's a lot of people that are going to watch this. So they're taking action towards that. They want me to tell you, hey, look, this is what I'm doing right now. And we have the Ten of Swords here, but it's reversed. So this is beautiful. This is them again. This is a recovery type of card for me when it's reversed. It's all these swords being removed from this person's back. Normally within the traditional tarot, they're being removed one by one, or they're coming out. And so this person is really focusing on getting back to good. So for themselves. And I feel like that is a big part of this situation. So whether you like this person or not that they're with, or no matter how much it hurts, this is a good thing, because this person is actually helping in ways that you may not know about. So what they're saying is that they forced this person or this relationship in some way, or something they're learning has helped them to take some action towards their recovery. And what they're going to be recovering could also be, I feel like from some are cancer. So some it's a cancer of some sort. And it's in the female line, so breast cancer, ovarian, all that type of energy from this card, big time. So I'm feeling like, but they're looking towards their divine for assistance, whatever God they believe in, Jesus, whatever you believe in, they're looking towards that. And that's how they're looking to recover. So whatever situation they're in, even third party that hurts or whatever, it's for their highest good right now, because it's helping them recover. It's helping them get back to being okay and feeling like they can move forward from a situation that devastated them too. So if you wonder if this person was devastated over you, hell yes, they were. I can feel it. I can feel how sad they are. And we have this breaking free. Beautiful energy, guys. Breaking free. They're breaking free. Number 44, they could be 44. That could be a year of birth. It could be many different synchronicities for y'all. So 444 could also be relevant. You may see that a lot. So I would look that up as well. So they're breaking free of something. Fours are about stability, especially when you got that master number here. So it's even more of stability. They're trying to break free from anything that doesn't bring them closer to their highest good, closer to their divine path. Okay, so they're breaking free from any negative attachments or things that have held them back, and they feel like they can be victorious, and I believe they can. Like there's this very much with the Statue of Liberty back there, just like boom, like look at me, look, I got this. Guys, I'm not sure where it cut off. I know that we were talking about the breaking free card. Goodness gracious, so sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need like some lemon juice or something. Okay, so breaking free. So they're breaking from they've been going through it hard. So basically this person has really been trying to get out of whatever situations that don't serve them and getting rid of / recovering. Excuse me. And they're going to be victorious in this, because I can see this energy is very much stubborn. It's like, I'm going to get through this. I know I can. I know I can do anything I put my mind to. I can manifest anything. Very beautiful. And this is coupled with, I believe that they're now telling me number 8, very divine number, infinity symbol, if you turn it on its side. So, in my tattoo, positive movement forward. Okay. So this is them telling you that this is them making positive progress, that they're moving forward positively, that they're not taking their life for granted anymore as well. They may be looking to travel and to kind of do some things before, if they're going to succumb to their illness. That's what some of them are saying. They're saying, like, I know that I'm going to live as long as I possibly can. And they feel like they can beat this. And I'm not saying why they couldn't. It's just very possible that for some of them, I do feel for at least one of the people you're asking about, that they will succumb. I'm sorry. I know that sucks. And again, that could change. And please don't shoot the messenger. It's just what's coming through, okay? So there's positive movement forward, and they're telling you that they're moving towards enlightenment. They're moving towards their dreams. They're moving in a positive way, and I love this. This is such a beautiful reading. Whoever picked this, please comment, because this is so wonderful. And there's so much passion that they have, and this message is a lot for you. They're saying, like, yeah, I'm in a third party, but there's so much passion for you, okay? And they feel so much passion. And maybe they do feel passion for this person as well. But they wanted me to tell you that this message is also for you. This message is like, hey, like, I'm still attracted to you. Their heart and soul sings with joy for you. They do love you. They love you deeply. Okay, so there is that passion there. They still have passion for you. It hasn't gone away. If anything, it's gotten stronger. Okay. Excuse me. And again, with that Ten of Swords, you're probably asking about someone that you're separated with, and there might not be a lot of communication or contact with that Ten of Swords reversed. If there is, it's very low contact. But we have the Six of Cups here reversed. So this person is trying to recover from something that happened in their past. Okay, the Six of Cups here falls right under the Ten of Swords. Okay, and they're both reversed. So what they're telling me is that, with the Six of Cups upright, it's a soulmate connection. It is a past life connection. It is also indicative of someone from your past. So this could be, obviously you have a past with them, but they're saying this could be from your childhood. This could be from when you were younger. But it's a strong connection nonetheless. But when it's reversed with that Six of Cups, it's telling me that something about either the relationship that they're in, so I'm getting multiple storylines here. So for some of you, the Six of Cups reverse is just saying that they've got some things from the past that they still have not emotionally, that they're still trying to emotionally recover from. I feel like because these two cards, yeah, it's almost like, wow, okay, those cups are like the emotions are falling onto the swords. Okay, so this person could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or have those in their chart. Doesn't have to be though. But what they're saying is they had me switch the cards because the Six of Cups literally has 6 cups like this. And when it's reversed, those emotions they're not very stable. They're not positive memories either for some of them. It's like a lot of things from their past affect the way that they affect this Ten of Swords, affect the all of these swords. So a lot of them are from a lot of their past. Okay, so other relationships have hurt them really badly. And like they're missing the past relationship with you as well, because this Six of Swords is also, or sorry, I said Six of Swords. Okay, so the Ten of Swords, sorry. So if I said the Six of Swords, they're moving away from this energy, trying to transform it, okay? Ten of Swords is really positive when it's reversed, okay? But the Six of Cups is not so much. It is more of some emotion, some sadness as well, some regret, some loss, but also some not so good memories or things that have happened in their past that have really kind of really done a number on them. Sorry, they really are talking about the Six of Cups. I could go on forever. Okay. All right, so we have the Ringmaster of Scrutiny. These are relationship cards here. This is discernment, clear vision, and details. Okay, so I feel like they're trying to, again, master manifester, okay, without even reading from the book. Although it does have some relationship advice, so I probably will do that because I know you guys are here to see what the relationship is like with the other person. What they're really saying is that they miss past memories, or the memories that they're making now, that they're still stuck in the past. So still stuck on you is what I'm feeling. Still stuck on you is what I'm hearing. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get the book for that, The Ringmaster of Scrutiny, and we'll see what they have to say about that. Sorry, I should have had that ready, y'all. There we go. Okay, so it's The Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. And so these are very much religion. Wow, yeah, I feel like religion. Maybe that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Kind of religious, but I see them as relationship cards because they always have normally have a relationship message. So let's see what they have to say. All right, the Ringmaster of Scrutiny. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny is all about the details. Look closely and pay attention to the smallest elements of what's being presented to you on your path. It's in these details, not the broad strokes, that you'll find the breathtaking beauty and perfection in what you observe. This ally is on your side to point you to the deeper meaning of what unfolds in your life. Yeah, that acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. That deeper meaning. They tie together. And he reminds you that every moment counts. Staying present in this perfect moment, observing the minute things, leads you to manifest your highest good and greatest desires. Grand gestures are for other times. It's the smallest acts that really count now. This is what I was saying about this person. Staying present in the perfect moment. He reminds you that every moment counts. Every moment counts. This person wants you to know that every moment counts. Okay, and staying in the present is the perfect moment, not worrying about what's going to happen in the future, which is super hard for everyone. I get that. But that's one of the things they're trying to help you with. This person is learning that as well. They're learning that same lesson. And that if you observe these little things, that it's going to lead you to your highest good and your greatest desires, okay? And small acts of kindness are what we need right now, and that's huge. Oh my gosh, that's very beautiful. This is a very, very sweet soul. Whoever picked this pile, sweet, sweet soul. Oh my gosh. Okay, then we have rest and rejuvenate. So this person definitely is resting and rejuvenating, trying another 4 here. Guys, another 4. Got lots of 4s. And we got the number 23 on that sorry card. That's the number 5. That's about that sorry. So rest and rejuvenate here. So they want you to know that that's what they're doing, okay? They're doing that in order to move forward. And they know that when they move forward, they're going to have to take time out to rest, especially if they're going through a recovery of some type of illness or some type of disabling something. I mean, there's a disease possibly, or something they're recovering from. I feel very, a lot of pain in my back, my lower back. So it could be for someone else there. It might be back. Their back they might need back surgery or something. But rest and rejuvenate. So they're trying to get their foundation back. They're trying to rest and recover. And they're taking action towards that. And they're breaking free of any negative pattern and accepting what life has to offer, living it at the fullest and making positive movement forward. And they really want you to forgive them. They're really sorry for the situation or what they've done. So let's do your advice cards here, guys. I hope that was awesome. I hope these will help. Okay, we have Imagine Solutions. Okay, so again, you probably have an ability to manifest just like this person here. So I'm feeling like they're saying, imagine those solutions to the situation. Imagine all the possible solutions and then pick the best one. It's almost like imagine solutions to how this makes you feel in your life and where you want to go next as well. So it's like imagine solutions to your problems. Imagine if this was all worked out and you could have this person. Would it be for your highest good or theirs right now? Was it a good relationship, or are we kind of, the 6 of Cups sometimes says that we can kind of be, we can be pessimistic, but we can be overly pessimistic as well. We could be remembering things with more emotion than they actually deserve, and they could be hurting us more. So imagining some solutions to the situation. So imagine yourself not stuck or stagnant as well, and you won't be if this makes you feel stuck, the third party. So, and listen, let go and enjoy. They really, really, look, Paris background, beautiful. So they really want you to let go and just enjoy your life. Let go of the situation. Let it be. I know it sucks, and I cannot say that third parties are awesome. They're horrible, and they cause a lot of problems and a lot of hurt. And so, but they want you to live in the now. Let go. Enjoy your life now. This person is where they need to be because it's very positive what they're doing in this relationship. Whether it, hurts or not is not the point, is what they're saying. Is what the divine wants me to tell you, is that it's meant to help this person move into this energy of recovery, of breaking free, of acceptance, of discernment, of clear vision, of manifestation, of positive movement forward. So this is a beautiful reading, guys. I loved it. I hope you did too. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I love your comments. I will respond to every single one, or I try to respond to every single one. Sometimes they get held up on YouTube, and then I have to go looking for them. So that's actually, sometimes I get behind, so I apologize. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Let's see what we're at. Time stamp. Let's do 12:12. Okay. Nuumite. All right. So if you chose, I think it's a Dalmatian Jasper or Snowflake Jasper, this is your reading. All right. These are your advice cards here. Excuse me, at the top. Remember, guys, it is a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you like the reading and you want me to read something specific that I haven't done already, you can comment below and I can address that and get that reading out for you, what you want to hear, what you would prefer, what questions you want me to answer. What else? And remember, it will not resonate with everybody, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. There's times when, yes, I get crappy readings. I listen to YouTube. I listen to other readers, or I feel like the reading didn't resonate with me, and I want to push that dislike but then I remember that's not how we show love to our readers, because the only time that I'm ever going to give a dislike on a YouTube reader video is if you straight up are distracted, if the messages, like you stop in the middle, if you give more to one pile and not the other, and kind of half-ass it because it's the end of the video and things like that. As a reader myself, I will thumbs down you. Or if sometimes I'm a reader and one gal on here said that she removes all negative comments. Well, okay, I understand that, and for some that's fine, and if some of those I pass by. I don't give them my energy if I get negative comments on the channel, but I feel that to be, it's almost like this is a free enterprise. People are going to say crappy things, and you're going to, taking constructive criticism is part of the job. So I welcome your constructive criticism for sure. This one reader last year was like, you say too much. That's actually a true statement. I looked at the video. I listened to it myself. It irritated the crap out of me. And I was like, oh my gosh, this subscriber is right. This subscriber is watching my videos, and I took the criticism instead of going, no, I'm not, or deleting it. I looked at it and I said, what can I do? That shows real growth, real self-reflection. So I'm not that type of reader. You can leave whatever kind of crappy comment you want. I'm just not going to like it or love it and whatever. I'm just going to let it be there. If it's really bad, I will delete you. Like if it's absolutely out of this world, I will delete it, but I won't respond to it because it's not conducive to the channel, so, you know who you are, people, if you leave crappy comments and, whatever. But if you leave like constructive criticism, hell yeah, I'm going to be like, okay, what can I do? All right. Soapbox over. All right. Let's see. What is this person's third party relationship like? Are they happy? Okay. All right. Whew. A lot of energy. Okay. So it's like a story here, so I'm going to go with the story, and they're telling me to read it in a specific way. So we have religious factors. Okay. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this person in their relationships may choose partners based on religion, or religion may be a factor. It may be their family that pressures them into relationships specifically, or they choose partners based on a specific religion, either their religion or the other person's religion, or they're just really open, or it could be political too for some of them. I am picking up politics as well through this card, weirdly enough. But so this could influence the relationship. So this is saying that if this person, when they're in a third party or in a third party, that the religious factors could actually be for some of you, that could be a reason why if they are unhappy, then they're unhappy because of religious factors, okay? Because there's some type of disconnect between their third party and themselves when it comes to religious factors. That's possible, or that could be the reason why the situation with you as the viewer may not have worked out, because religious factors may be a possibility, okay? So they're saying don't take it personal that this person was raised like this, or that this is how they choose their partners, and whether they're happy or not, okay? And I feel like for some of them, absolutely not. There's some conflict and defeat here. So this person feels conflicted about the situation. They feel defeated over it. They don't feel good about it. They feel like there's a lot of changes going on in this relationship. There's a lot of fives here. There's the 5, which is conflict and defeat here. And this is also the same card in another deck. They are telling me that this person is looking around like, okay, so they may feel defeated here. They don't look defeated here. All these people have put down their swords, but it's still the same card. And so there's some type of conflict in this situation that's causing them to feel like they've been cheated or betrayed, or this is their energy that they've done this to someone else. It feels like maybe it kind of feels like their significant other, whoever they're in a relationship with. It feels like that some type of sneaky ass, lying ass cheetah behavior may have taken place. So it's possible that they're putting on a good show though for the world, like everything's good. I feel like for some of you, and really that's not the case, that there's definitely some conflict going on. This person feels like that they have been attracting relationships that stab them in the back, or that they put a lot of effort into, but at the end, they're just like running away. They're running away. They're just running away. So that may be why they ran to you, is because they were running away from their situation. They were running away from a bad marriage, a sneaky relationship where things were manipulative with that 5 of Swords. So somebody was manipulating them. Could have been manipulating them and pretending like they were religious and they weren't too. For like one of you, that could be the case. Okay. And then we have the sacrifice card, but it's reversed. So this person is unwilling to sacrifice the situation or to walk away from the situation. Or there's some type of sacrifice that they're making that's hurting them in order to stay in this energy, to stay in this 5 of Swords energy, to stay in this conflict and defeat, to put up with these 5s, these consistent changes and tumultuous energies is what I'm feeling like. This person is like rocking on a boat. Like they're like trying to get up, and they have the sword in their back, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna fight. I'm still gonna fight. I'm still trying to fight. I don't know if I can, but I'm basically like just want to just drop down onto the floor and just be like, oh my gosh, like. And they need to turn to their religion as well if they're religious, because that's what the divine is saying in order to help them. So that may be something that they need to get back in their life, or that might help them navigate the situation, because it's not a pretty situation. Whatever they're going through with this woman as well involved. This woman has put them through a lot with that 5 of Swords. Okay. And they're telling you that they know there are secrets between you. So number 18, which is the number 9. So there are secrets between you, and they want, I mean, obviously, this could be the secret that they're in a third party relationship, or that you're a secret as well, because I'm picking that up as well. And again, I know there's swords energy here. You could be dealing with an air sign or have air in your chart, or air in their chart, or Piscean energy here with the moon or Cancer. I'm feeling that if you're wondering about signs here. So some type of sacrifice. They may have sacrificed, because maybe if this person got pregnant when they were younger, they may have sacrificed their life to marry them and to go into a committed relationship with them, and that didn't turn out so well. But they made that sacrifice to make sure that they took care of the mother of their children. Something that could be for one of you as well. So, but there are secrets between you. Could be religious factors is the secret. They may have kept you a secret from like their family and things like that. And that I do feel that energy there. And it says you're ready. Okay, so I'm feeling like they're saying that you're ready. You as the viewer, you're ready to see this. You're ready to handle what the situation has to show you, and you may be ready to. Okay, this is only for one of you. I'm sorry, this is coming through. Could be ready to change your religion for this person, or to, some people convert to Judaism and things like that. So it's very possible that is, maybe that's you're ready to kind of look at this in a way that you're like, okay, you're ready to hear this. You're ready to know this. You're ready to take on this information. Let me get a more clarification on that one. I'm a little stumped on that one a little bit. Okay, what is this person ready for? Okay. Is it the viewer? Is it this person's ready? Maybe this person's ready to convert to your religion too. That could also be for a message for one of you, okay? Okay, what are they ready for? Oh, wow, that was really quick. Ready to get out of this, ready to get out of this prison with this 8 of Swords reversed. Ready to see your way out of this, to know if you've been like worried about whether this connection with this person has with their someone else, the significant other, could be that they're married too. For some of you, that they're married. If that doesn't resonate, this probably is not the reading for you, because I feel like this person's very either committed, like fiance, like 10-year relationship, haven't left. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It feels like a longer relationship. So if you're asking about someone and it's brand new, this is probably not it. But the 8 of Swords is saying that you're ready to release yourself from this prison that you've built around yourself regarding this relationship and this situation. So if you've been up at night, or just in general overthinking, trying to figure out if they're happy, if they're not happy, what's going on, well, now you know. Now you know that the reasons they stay here is because they made a sacrifice. They may have sacrificed you in order to stay in this commitment with someone else. But are they happy? Nah, they're not happy. They're not. That 5 of Swords. I mean, look, there's nobody who wants to fight with this person anymore. And they feel conflicted and defeated. And these 5s are indicative of severe change consistently, and it feels turbulent here. And this religious factors is probably one of the biggest reasons that this is it's like the foundation of the relationship. They may stay with this person based on religious factors, like where divorce is looked down upon. I'm Catholic, or I was raised Catholic, and so that's where my religion comes into play. Like divorces has always been frowned upon in my family because of that. And so that could be one of the reasons they stay with this person, is because they're afraid of what their parents will think, what other people will think. You know what? And that's just crap here, because I'm just going to say it. Like, I understand that, but if you're very unhappy in a situation, why stay? Be free. Let each other be free. You find each other again. You start over. I remember when I divorced my ex, and I felt this love for him afterwards. Like, I didn't know how to explain it. It's like for years I hadn't felt that way for him. And then all of a sudden when we were done and over, I was like, I still love you. We still have love here. That's probably why, we had a child and we were together 12 years, and we were married 10 of that. So what they're saying is that you're ready. You're ready to take on this new energy and to get out of this prison, so to speak, this mind prison, to let that go and live in the here and now, because your true love is already a part of your life. You're already connected, okay? So you may still have a friendship with this person, you may still talk to them again, but they're already a part of your life. That they're not going anywhere. They know who you are, and they know that they have a soul connection with you. This is your connection. This is saying that they may be married, though, to someone else. It's very possible, or in a very long-term committed relationship with someone else, however you want to interpret that. But for most of you, that's what I'm getting from this. If this person is not married, I understand that. If your person is not married, they may stay with somebody based on religious factors, or they may only stay with them based on that other person, if they match their religion and you don't, etc., however it works in your situation. But they know that they have this deep soul bond with you, this soul connection. It's a number 55. So that may be relevant to your connection. So this is why I feel like they're not. And the reason they're also staying with this person is because they have a soul connection with them as well. They have soul connections with you, soul connection with this person, and it may be deep because we have religious factors here. Okay, it may be really deep for them, and that, I know that may hurt, but it is what's coming through. But it's not negating the fact that they don't have something with you. They have something very beautiful with you. You guys do have true love, okay? And this person is still a part of your life, and they want you to know that. I'm sorry, let me let my dog in. Come here. Come here, Zoe. All right. Okay, sorry about that, guys. And then we have the winged wise one, and it's reversed here. So upright, it means angelic help and miraculous aid. So let's see what these are. Kind of relationship-based cards. It is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. It's a beautiful deck. So let's see what they have to say about this. Okay, so this is always, it's never reversed. So in the book it says it is always an ally and there's never a challenge to it. So that's beautiful. Okay, so what they're saying is that this connection has angelic help and miraculous aid. So something about I feel like with the you're ready. So you're ready to receive that angelic help and that miraculous aid within this connection. So Spirit is guiding this person in your direction, and the reason and how they're doing that is they're showing them over and over and over this conflict and defeat in their current relationship. So yeah, they're like, listen, buddy, this ain't all great, and if you would just take this path towards this moon, and have heart-to-heart conversations, talk it out, talk about them. Talk about these secrets, get something out in the open, okay? It will release you from your prison. You're both ready to be released from this energy because you both think about each other a lot. It's a lot. They think about you a lot. You think about them a lot. Yeah. Okay. Always allies and never challengers, the winged wise ones represent the aid of all the angels. When you enter their realm, know that your sincere prayers will be answered according to the will of the divine. This also represents divine intervention and the potential of miracles to heal and transform as if by magic. Yes, I feel like this energy and you guys are ready for a transformation. You're ready for healing. You're ready for some type of shift in this relationship, and that's exactly what it's saying. So manifest your miracles. You can do that with your prayers. They will be answered, but only as the will of the divine. Exactly, because they're saying that religious factors is somehow a big deal to this connection, to the fact that this person stays, okay? However, there's something happening here. So have faith. Whatever your circumstances, heavenly beings are watching over you. The winged wise ones give you a glimpse of the future by offering messages whispered on the wind. I wonder if we're still recording. Okay, good. Perfect. These are translated within you as inspired thought, instantly unraveling the past and revealing the present. Okay. Inspired thought, instantly unraveling the past and revealing the present. Okay. So you may be getting downloads at this time, some instant flashes of inspiration where you feel like this connection is shifting. Be aware of the higher consciousness in you. This is a good time to observe your thoughts through meditation. Who is observing those thoughts? That self is kin to the winged wise ones who have come to help you soar. Yeah, so these winged wise ones are part of your soul family, are part of your tribe. So somewhere in this, there's angelic guidance to guide this person out of this Five of Swords energy, out of this conflict and this defeat and this need to sacrifice you or to sacrifice something in order. This person, she would have to sacrifice this connection, okay? And for some reason, they either won't, or eventually something's going to transform, and they will. So for some they will, for some they won't. But yeah, they're saying that beware of the higher consciousness in you. So you have your angelic beings as well. So your light workers, for a lot of you, star seeds, things like that. Whether you know it or not, you more than likely are when you come to this channel, because I'm all about the light, y'all. I incorporate both, but in a balanced way. But I am all light worker. So it says, have faith, whatever your circumstances. Heavenly beings are watching over you. I want to give you that message. They want you to know that is something that it's guiding you. It's guiding you in the right direction. It's guiding this person. So there's definitely some transformation going on here. I feel like there's shifting energies around this full moon, especially because that just happened on Sunday. What is it? Wednesday? Yeah. So this full moon in Aries is definitely going to shift. And don't be surprised if people start having conflicts with y'all, or people start fighting. Okay. Happened to me the other day in a bar, and I was like, oh, I gotta go. So anyways, all right, let's see. These are your advice cards. You have Claim Your Art. Ooh, I like that. Very beautiful. Okay, so they want you to do more art, painting. I'm getting painting, drawing. If you're a software designer or a designer of any type, anything, art is in everything. So claim your art, and they want you to, in order to work through this, if you're feeling like at night, especially like you're not sleeping, or you're, having a hard time with your thoughts, they're saying, do your art, claim your art. That will help you with this situation in order to help you work through it. Okay. And art comes, oh my gosh, when things are so sad and whatever, that's when I would do my best poetry. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Claim that art. It says engage higher reason. Yeah, so that higher consciousness, they want you to engage with your higher self and make sure that your actions and your words are engaging with that. And so, and you're ready. You're ready to ascend. You're ready to get out of this mental prison, like thinking of your thoughts as no longer keeping you prisoner, but you're rising above those, like floating above yourself. Engage that higher reason. Meditation will help with that as well. And the more you picture it, the more you see yourself surrounded by nothing caging you, nothing. Your thoughts, when they come in your head, release them. My friend does this beautiful meditation. She tells me about it, and I started it the other day, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is magic. So when she meditates, whatever thoughts come through her mind, she acknowledges them and then releases them as they come through. So I wonder if you can see this better if I do that. Okay. So she acknowledges them, and when they come in, she hears whatever it is, and in her mind, and she knows it's a thought, she addresses it, and then she lets it go. And then eventually, that very last, she gets down to that last thought, and she's like, that's it. And then she pictures water just taking her down this. I picture it for myself as like when you go down a slide with water at the water park, and there's tons of water that's like going around that slide, and you're in it at the end. And when it gets, all the water's in the tube. And it's like that, and then just letting yourself just be taken by the water. And then you can go straight into a meditative state or trance state. It is so magic. And I've tried it a couple times, and it works so beautifully. So engaging with your higher reason, that might work for some of you. And then we have forgive and forget. Yeah, so they want your forgiveness. And the divine is telling you that this is your advice. Forgiven. I know you can't always forget. I know we always put forgive and forget. You don't have to forget. But trying to forgive this person for what they've done will help free you. Because again, it's like drinking poison and hoping the other person will somehow magically drop dead. And that normally doesn't happen. Unless you're a witch like me, and then maybe that might change. So don't ever mess with me. Just kidding. All right, so I hope that resonated. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I love your comments. I hope this helps. I really want to emphasize this card, this here and now. Your true love is already a part of your life, and they already are. So they haven't gone anywhere. You have a soul connection. It's very deep. Okay. And could also be talking, if you came to this pile, you could be asking about a twin flame. That's very possible. They're saying here with that 2 bodies, 1 soul. That's a soul connection. That's a twin flame connection. So, yeah. And that will help your connection if you forgive this person. If you forgive this person for their transgressions, and you don't have to forgive them as in like they don't have to come to you and say they're sorry necessarily for that to happen. That's just something that's between you and your divine and whatever God you believe in. So, all right. Thank you so much, pile number 2. Let me know how you liked it, if it resonated. I'm always excited to know what y'all think. All righty. We have our last pile. It is Tiger's Eye. Let's see where we're at here. 37. This is a very divine reading today. We've got synchronicities all over the place. This is beautiful. Okay, so that was the end of the Jasper. Okay, I wonder when the first one starts. I didn't actually take that down, so we'll see. So if you chose the Tiger's Eye, this reading is for you. These are your advice cards. We'll do them at the end. I don't want it off the camera. There? Okay. Okay. Okay, so is this person happy with their current relationship? Because we're asking about third parties. Please remember, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with everybody. So keep that in mind. Take what resonates, leave the rest. It is general. If you would like a personal reading from me, the link is in the description box below, and I can give you something more specific to your situation. But for the collective here, we're asking, are they happy in their current relationship and their third party? Whatever that is. No. The divine was really clear here. So answer is no. So no, they're not happy. They're not happy because the reason why, and they're saying, is because they want them to be in a divine connection. They want them to be with their divine counterpart, okay? And they're pushing them to get to divine status on their own within themselves, to level up, to heal, to ascend, okay? Big time. This is big, okay? So if this person, whatever their outside situation is, that's not with you, the person asking, they're saying it's not divinely guided, they're not divinely connected, and they are not, happy in their third party. Okay? All right. And I think the reason why is because they know that they need to listen to their intuition here. Number 54. So it's the number 9. So they need to listen to their intuition about being single, about opening their third eye, about awakening, about uh, they're just ignoring their intuition about something, and they're doing it willfully. So if you're in a twin flame situation with this person, they may be blocking you, or their third eye is blocked, or they're something about their intuition. They feel like that they're either really awake or they're not awake at all. So for some of you, that's possible. So, but their intuition is definitely something that they either are not listening to, or they know they need to listen to about, or they know it. I kind of feel like some of them know that, like, for a very small portion of you, some of them know that they're divinely guided to someone else, to you, and they need to follow their intuition towards you, to see you, to awaken to you, their third eye open. Okay. And they know if they communicate about this with you, because it's all about you right now. It's really not about their relationship. I know that's what we asked about, and some of it is, but so far it's basically saying they want to communicate with you. They need to communicate honestly and openly about the situation, because they want to triumph. But they want to kind of conquer the situation. They want to conquer you. They want you to, they want communication. They either want to be the one to give it to you or receive it, or they want to rush at you to give you some communication, because the cards actually are like that. Yeah. So this guy is rushing towards this throat chakra energy, trying to rush in and give you some type of clarity and communication about maybe this is being like, hey, I'm really not over you. I'm really unhappy in my relationship. A lot of them want to come at you to tell you that they are so unhappy, okay? Or that they have not triumphed in this relationship like they thought they would. And the reason I say this is because there's heart-to-heart conversations, okay? Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. You both want to talk to each other. That's what I feel like here. You both want communication. You both want honest and open communication about this. And a heart-to-heart conversation would actually open up the relationship for some growth, some healing, and honesty about how you both are feeling. Because you both are feeling like you want to be with each other. Like you both are feeling like, hey, let's talk this out. Okay? Let's talk this out. Okay? Let's talk, because I need some clarification. I need some triumph. I need some type of understanding about what's going on with you. Yeah, they're interested to know what's happening with you. A lot of them, I'm going to put it out there, they don't even feel like they're in a third party situation. That is a person. Feels like themselves is blocking this as a third party for some of you, especially if you're in a twin flame union. If you're not in a twin flame union, you're asking about a soulmate. They're just wanting to more talk to you about the situation. They want to talk to you about it. They want to tell you they're unhappy. They want some type of triumph with you. And their intuition is telling them to do it, to go for it. Okay. And there's something going on with them. Like they feel like they're dead inside, or without you, they're empty. Okay. Number 57. So I also feel like this communication is to tell you that they feel like this, that they don't know who they are anymore, or that there's something missing. Like they may look, when you look at their pictures and you may look them up on social media, they may not look happy, but that's because they're not happy. There's something missing. It's almost like when you and them ended, that they went dark. They went dark. But they want to talk to you about that. They want to tell you about that. They want to tell you about their intuition about you. They want to tell you about this. They want to tell you about the situation. They want to tell you that, no, they're not happy. With this no and this dead inside. So if they're with someone else, this person makes them feel dead inside, or they're not fulfilled spiritually. It's like, look at that card. Like, it is so awful. Yeah. It's creepy. And the reason being is, I'm not ready for what you have to offer. Maybe that's a communication that they needed to tell you to begin with, or maybe they did tell you that. Maybe that's why they went off and did their own thing. If they didn't go into like an actual third party, that they could be the one blocking themselves in this connection. For a lot of you, this person isn't even in a third party. So if they were, that's possibly changed and they're not anymore. And or the third party could be related to something they're not saying. They're not expressing it here. But even if they are in one, they're not happy. So, and that maybe that they walked away from this person as well. For maybe I'm getting a lot of storylines here. So they may have walked away from this person because they were not ready for what what that person had to offer, or they weren't ready for what you had to offer at the time. Okay. And they're not happy. They're either not in a third party situation or they're not happy. So some of you may think that they're in a third party and they're not. But if they are, they're not happy. And they may have walked away from you in this connection only because they weren't ready at the time for what you had to offer. And they may still not be ready for what you have to offer. Okay. And it may be because they feel like they're dead inside. Like, what could you possibly offer me that could make me feel like I'm alive? Maybe there's something wrong with this person, like mentally, or, I'm getting that as well. Like there's a disconnect here. Okay. There's a disconnect emotionally with this person. May talk a good game or be able to, say a lot of words or communicate intuitively with you. That may be what they're doing. Like they may be saying, I want to come to you. I want triumph with you. And it may be because without you, they feel dead inside. Okay. Without you, they're like, oh my God, I'm hurting. I feel like this person is definitely hurting. They're definitely sad. Look at this guy and this girl. He's looking down. Like he doesn't want to walk away from her or her to walk away from him. And it's possible that the person that they were dealing with, walked away from this person because they didn't have what this person should have been offering them. And it could be because you're already in the picture as the viewer. So it's like, this person is almost saying for a lot of you, if you're asking about a man, your person is saying to this other relationship, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for what you have to offer. So, and it's because it's not that they're not ready necessarily. That's kind of a lie what they're telling this person, this other woman or whatever that they're involved with or were involved with, because I feel like that person's walking away from them. And the reason is because they want triumph with you. They want to communicate with you. They want to have heart-to-heart conversations with you. Okay? And we have stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. This is their message to you. This is them saying that this relationship with you, they know can stand the test of time. The relationship with this other person that they were with, I feel like this may have been a recent breakup within the past 3 to 6 months possibly, that relationship couldn't stand the test of time, and they were not ready for what that person had to offer because they want you. They want to communicate with you. They want to be with you. They learned something about the fact that maybe they thought the grass was greener on the other side. Well, good luck with that, buddy. And then we have the Two Swords reversed. They made a decision with this person. They made a decision to either with you or this person to walk away, or to tell this person, hey, I'm not ready for what you have to offer, and made a decision they now want to come towards you. Okay, so you're the decision. Okay, they want triumph with you, heart-to-heart conversations. They're following their intuition. They feel empty without you. So this person wants to come back to you. And that Two of Swords right there, they made that decision. They made the decision to get rid of that third party situation for a lot of them. Okay. And we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, again, this is not a commitment. This is and they feel like they can't commit because they feel like there's something missing for them inside. And for a lot of you, it's because they've met their divine counterpart, being you. And then they're like trying to ignore it with their intuition, because I felt like this was reversed and it was meant to be reversed, but it was also for some upright. So a lot of them have been ignoring their intuition about this, and they haven't been committing to other people necessarily. They've just been messing around because they know that there's something missing. They need this light back. They need you back. They need this, especially if it's a twin flame. It's like the flame has gone out in them because they walked away from you, okay, the Watcher. And because they ignored their intuition. Yeah, duh. They ignored what you had to offer them, or they weren't ready for it. But they want to communicate some triumph, and they might be ready now, okay? This triumph here, they might be ready now, and they might feel just empty as hell without you, and that they cannot commit to anybody else, okay? because of this situation, because of who, either personality-wise, that they're really like have a severe disorder, mental disorder that prevents them from feeling this, childhood wounds, trauma, a lot of that, type of energy here is coming through dark. So this person feels like they're in the dark, like they cannot see clearly, like they cannot get back that light. And therefore, they don't commit to anybody else because they know that. They're like, I don't have anything to offer you, like this card, and I'm not ready for what you have to offer. And basically, it's different with the guy and the girl here. It's you, and you're not her. Okay, you're not the watcher. You watching, and they know that, and they were like, I got to get rid of this. I made the decision. We're not committed anymore, and I'm letting her walk away, even though it is painful for them. A lot of them, know that they've hurt this person, and they do feel bad for hurting them or hurting you, okay? If they previously had rejected this connection. And it could be a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that you're asking about, because we have the Prince of Staves. We have Earth here, and we have air, so Earth, air, and fire, but doesn't have to be. But this is a younger fire sign that wants to take some type of action. That's what I'm feeling here, this action. They want to take action towards changing this Ten of Pentacles. They know that they know that they can have that, but they want it with you. They have to take some type of action. This is that same, I feel triumph. These two are connected. This is the same person wanting victory, okay? Wanting to win at all costs, wanting to win you back, wanting some type of triumph, wanting to communicate that here, okay? And they may very well come in very fast, and they may be a younger fire sign, okay? And it's because this Prince of Wands here, Prince of Staves, just Prince of Wands, is listening to their intuition. It's right above them like this, like, hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, do you remember that person you left? Do you remember that person that's like your divine counterpart? Remember that? Do you remember that? And they're like, crap. Yeah, I do remember that. And they're like, take some action. Take some action. Their intuition is nudging them to take action towards you, towards the viewer. Like, get on it. Okay, now you know who this person is to you. You know this relationship can stand the test of time. Get on it. And you're not happy. Okay. All right. Then we have the Lady of the Gift, but it's reversed. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that, guys. The Lady of the Gift. Such a pretty card. Goodness, I'm just like all over the place there in the camera. This is upright. So it says generosity, receiving, withholding. Okay, so you may be withholding, they may be withholding this information from you. Okay, so let's see what they have to say about that. These are relationship cards from Colette Baron Reed. They are the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. So it says, the Lady of the Gift. The Lady of the Gift says that the act of withholding isn't welcome in her world. Absolutely. Them withholding this information from you, getting in relationships where they withhold that from the other person, but they act like they want it. Like it's almost like they're like, oh yeah, I'm committed, and you da-da-da-da-da-da. And then when they get bored or when they're ready to move on to the next because they're like, you're not it, you're not perfect, you're not whatever is wrong with it, they move on. And it's a cycle, it's a pattern for this person. They move on to the next, they move on, and then they move on to the next. For some of you, not all of you, please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So if that's not your situation, don't worry about it. But the Prince of Staves can be like that. He can be in and out of people's lives. He is a flash in the pan. He gets very excited. It is gender neutral. So if you're asking about a woman, vice versa, whatever. So this Prince of Staves, this fire energy is in and out. And it's always kind of been like that. Like they may come in and out of your life at will and not offer you any type of commitment and then leave you. And then this is like a pattern. They do this with people. So they just didn't do it. It's not like they didn't do it with you. They did. But the divine was like, look what you did. Like, no. Like, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. They're saying don't do that to this person. Like, stop doing that to people. Stop doing that. If you feel dead inside, don't go make yourself deader to other people and go mess around with people's hearts and their emotions and pretend that you want this Ten of Pentacles with them when you really don't, or when you're just going to break their heart and move on to the next. And this person may be like, but I always say I'm non-committal and it's fine. Really? Okay. If you see a woman catching feelings for you like that in the commitment, and you've made it clear that that's not what you're looking for, okay, I get that. That's fine. That could be that person. That could be part of what some of them do. However, that's almost a cop-out. Like, they know what they're doing, okay? And they know they get people wound up in their little web, and then they're like, moving on. Like, who wants that? You know? Why would you want that? No offense, but like, I get that. Like, I've been there. Like, I don't want that anymore. I'm just like, really? You want victory now? You listen to your intuition now? And you want me now? Oh, okay. Well, what makes me think that this is going to be any different? Okay, so please be leery of this person, okay? If they come back into your life, you'll use your intuition. Y'all are smart, but you know what I mean? This says like, kind of like, okay. And it says this person withholds information on purpose. So there's a possibility that they withhold something, from, they're withholding from you as well. They're withholding telling you something and telling you how they really truly feel about this, about wanting to get back with you and how things are really not good for them. And it says, a lady of the gift says that the act of withholding isn't welcome in her world. It's not welcome in her world. It shouldn't be welcome in your world either. Excuse me. In fact, withholding information is another way to lie. Yeah, it's another way of lying, guys. Okay, so this person has lied before, told you some bullshit before, okay? Or some of them have. Not all, but I'm feeling a lot for this pile, okay? At least 50%. It says, are you doing this? Perhaps someone is doing it to you, withholding something in order to keep you manipulated and controlled, so you believe deep down you're not quite good enough. Oh my. This is that dead inside. This is what that person does. I know exactly what this is talking about right now. Okay, so this person knows that they can withhold information, or you want to talk to them and you want some type of triumph with them, but they're withholding that because they know that you want it. They know they want you. They know you want communication, if for some of you. And they're withholding that or withholding themselves from you on purpose. But I think what they're trying to say is it's because they don't feel good enough. It's not because you're not good enough. But that's projection. They want you to not feel good enough, okay? They want you to always feel like you're just hanging on to them, like you're just grasping at whatever crumbs they give you. And that is sad. I do not like this person, okay? For some of you, this guy's a jackass, okay? And I'm not sure I would take him back even with a heart-to-heart conversation if it's a man that you're asking about, okay? If it's a woman, I'm feeling more masculine from this anyways. So it's possible that this all resonates for a woman. That's fine. But this specific message is definitely coming from a masculine here with this withholding. That's what narcissists do to keep you controlled. So deep down, you know that this person is probably narcissistic from whatever. They don't just they're not born that way. So you know that. Now is the time for you to address this concept of withholding. If you see this in any aspect of your life, it's time for a change. Absolutely. Giving to others with the idea of getting something in return is also being warned against here. The best way out of this mire is to give with honesty and with an open heart and without expectation. The Lady of the Gift challenges you to be generous and compassionate. You can always start again. Yes, so this is about unconditional love. This is where this person lacks, and somebody needs to be honest and have an open heart. And this person doesn't feel like they feel like their honesty, that they're silver-tongued, that they say whatever they want to get back into your life. But they're still not ready possibly for some of you for what you have to offer. Or they're trying to come back because they've realized that you're the one that they want to offer something to. After being just this Prince of Staves, Prince of Wands, in and out consistently and just hopping from one bed to the next. So yeah, not excited about that. Sorry guys. I know this is a tough one. I'm sorry, but I can't lie about the energy I'm getting. All right, so let's get some clarification, some advice. These are your advice cards. What can you do with this situation? What do they want you to do? Accept what is dying. Yeah, look at this person, dead inside. Okay. Accept what is dying. Okay, so accept that either this person really is changed, and you'll know when they come back around if they are, or accept the end of this connection or the end of this cycle with this person. It's very possible that for a lot of you, the advice is to let this person go and to and maybe not take them back, because how are they going to learn their lesson too? It's almost like, oh well, I now suddenly realize something and you're the one. Okay. And so this whole time you treated this like crap, or you treated me like crap, and other people like that as well. Like it's a pattern. And now all of a sudden you want this, or you're withholding the fact that you want this from this person. No, no. That's abuse. Okay, so go for your dreams. Yeah, focus on your dreams, guys. So they want you to focus on your dreams. Get after it. You can make it happen. It's very beautiful energy there, for the advice. What else? Trust the divine plan. Yeah, trust the divine plan. If you're supposed to be with this person again, or if they're divinely guided back to you, it may be a divine plan for some of you. I'm not saying that some of you, that you're not dealing with a person that is really trying to possibly, because there is stability here, that this relationship can stand the test of time, that you guys could have something if this person would communicate honestly and openly about their feelings with this heart-to-heart conversation. Some of you, that's the case. Others of you, you should not take this person back and trust the divine plan that you are being divinely guided away from this person, or whatever that is, and you'll see it. You'll know. So use your intuition about this, because if this person is specifically withholding that information just to punish you, some of them they are, some of them they aren't. Some of them it's just that they don't know how to come to tell you. Others, it is on purpose. Others, it is abusive. And so this person, I wouldn't deal with them. I don't like the energy, to be honest. It's this. If this card doesn't creep you out, I don't know what does. So let me know in the comments below. I'm sorry. I don't feel like this person is in a third party anymore, or if it's recently gone south, okay, and they're not happy. So, yay for that, because, sometimes that's karma right there. Like, this person deserves this karma. Okay, so yeah, sorry about that, guys. I know this one sucked and it was hard, but I got to give them messages. They give me what they give me, and I can't change it. I'm sorry. Okay, please like, share, subscribe if you would like a personal reading from me. That's highly personalized. That's just for you. The link is in the description box below. We'll take you to Facebook. You can also follow me on Instagram. And if you would like to donate to the channel, there's a link as well. When you donate, I use that money to buy decks. So thank you guys. I don't shout out all the names that donate. There's a lot, and I'm sorry I get kind of in my zone. But thank you to those who have, and for those of you that support the channel. I love you so much. I hope that this helped, and I will see you for my next pick a card reading.